investigating a viral pneumonia.
Quarantine of the entire region of Venezuela. More than 400 new COVID-19 cases, as well as 7 new deaths. There are now 3,660 cases in the country, with 163 deaths.
In December 2019, the Chinese authorities notified the world that the virus was spreading through their communities. In the following months, it spread to other countries with cases doubling within days. This virus is the severe acute respiratory syndrome related coronavirus 2 that causes the disease called COVID-19, and everyone simply call it coronavirus. What is this disease? And what actually happens when it infects a human, and what should we all do? COVID-19 disease are a group of viruses covered in little protein spikes that look like a crown or corona in Latin. There are hundreds of known coronaviruses, and SARS-CoV-2 is one of them and the most outrageous one. COVID-19 disease is a virus that causes diseases in mammals and birds. In humans, coronaviruses cause respiratory tract infections that can range from mild to lethal. This disease leads to a pandemic because it spread very quickly, even in different ways, such as in close contact, handshaking, hugging, talking, wherein the droplets expelled into the air, and we can contract the virus if the infected particles come into contact with our eyes, nose, or mouth. And also in crowded places, unclosed spaces, and poor ventilation. That's why it is considered as a worst pandemic and crisis that never seen before. Here's some signs and symptoms if you are infected with the virus: cough, fever, tiredness, loss of taste or smell, sore throat, diarrhea, rashes on skin, red or irritated eyes, difficult breathing or shortness of breath, loss of speech or mobility or confusion, and chest pain. Seek immediate medical attention if you have some of the symptoms.
So, how do we prevent the spreading and infection of this COVID-19 disease? So, here's some ways on how do we prevent the spreading and prevent the infection of this COVID-19 disease. Number 1, wash your hands regularly. Wash your hands before and after eating, after using comfort room, and of course, after touching any surface such as doorknobs, because there's a possibility that those surfaces has a virus. So wash your hands regularly. Second, sanitize using alcohol. Sanitize every 1 hour, especially when you are in public, because alcohol has a 99.9% killing germs, bacteria, and of course, viruses. The other one is always wear a face mask, especially in public, in crowded places, and for ventilation. Face masks such as surgical masks will protect us 97% from any droplets, infected droplets, or any viruses carried by the air. So wear always a face mask, especially when you are in public. And the fourth one is ensure the social distancing at least 1.5 meters distance, and avoid handshaking, hugging, or any physical contact, wherein the transmission of the virus will become easier. And the other one is, if it's not necessary to go out, so just stay home. And if you are not unwell, just seek immediate medical attention. The last one is get vaccinated. So those are some ways on how we prevent the infection and spreading of the COVID-19 disease. As we all know, this pandemic is still struggling in our daily lives as we do our part in this world. But all we have to do is we need to be wise and stable in the middle of this world pandemic and please help each other and always pray in our God Almighty that we will surpass this kind of outrageous pandemic, because I know this pandemic has a limitation. It is just a challenge. It is just a challenge that easy to come up. So this is for Jarek, encouraging everyone to cooperate in terminating this outrageous pandemic. I know we can do this. Come on everyone, let's stop the spreading of the COVID-19 disease.